Extendo clip. Yeah, now take a seat. Take a nice little dip. Yeah, sit down. Bri, wow. Welcome back to another episode of A J-Smoove World. Bri has a surprise for us. Bri, show the world the surprise.
This is the surprise. This is Lucy.
So now we're going with Lucy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, I was gonna ask, but so I don't even know why I said now we're going with Lucy. It just kind of, we all know how I talk sometimes. Words just come out. They don't make sense. Sometimes they're chopped and screwed. But words are like bullets. All right, South Park, shout out, reference that one. If anyone knows that episode when Cartman is fighting the little guy. But Bri, I guess I'll just let you. Do you want to tell the story, or do you just want to show the world?
Well, no, it's a funny story. It also kind of goes into along with it. Because I got her at the tattoo shop. Like, we were at the shop, and one of my coworkers, like, came running in, and she's like, there's a kitten out in the parking lot. Like, we're trying to catch her. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, like, I ran out there. She was, like, stuck up under, like, a tire, like, in the wheel. And then, like, it was a whole process. We bought some oven mitts.
So this
I
is
got
like
bit.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Hold up like Lion King.
She's like, fuck off. Okay, we can go hide now.
Yeah.
And then like everyone was like, oh, I'll take her to a shelter, and I was like, no.
Well, I will tell you, how was your week? I'll ask you about your week. How was your week? You got any cool tattoo stories, anything that happened in the shop, or any cool stories that the world should know about the tattoo world? Or your week in the tattoo world? The simulation in the tattoo world?
Let's see. So this week, not necessarily having an option, but tattoos. Tattoo.
Rent your neck. I read that story.
And yeah, no, essentially this chick just like charged her $1,600 for like a sketch, and it was an awful sketch, and it went super viral on TikTok, and now it's like tattoo game, it's like massive, but it's like super.
I've been in the world of listening to music and hearing R&B podcasts, and that's a whole lot. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. We all know that song. Well, Hilary Duff. So wait, hold on. Oh yeah, Hilary Duff was my first crush. She's still fine. She's still fine. Lizzie McGuire. Oh my god, I know every episode of Lizzie McGuire. That's what was my brother used to watch that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, hold on. I'm gonna write it down. What was it called? What's the drip?
That's fine. She didn't. Tattoo Gate.
Bri is wet with perspiration. Tattoo Gate. Alright, I'm gonna look that shit up. I'm gonna TikTok it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't be on TikTok like that. Like, I got gray in my beard. Like, I look like Rafiki. Like, I could have held up my stick like this when you held up the cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm all gray and black. I look like a mysterious creature. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. This is what happens when you get older. You just get grayer looking. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said you look like a randomized sim character.
Yeah, like,
Hey.
whoa. You know what, though? I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good compliment. Honestly.
That means I'm a tall, dark, handsome figure that wants to be simulated in the game over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I do a lot of simulations over and over, especially when I was 14 and I first saw Hilary Duff. But besides talking about that, my here's the Don't throw it all the way over there this time. Your toss game was kind of. It was.
Actually, that's more of my catch
You
game.
look like what's his name? The Eagles' backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew, when he was playing the Saints this year.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Oh gosh.
So my week of honestly, this was a very normal week. A lot of places, a lot of people I like to see throughout the week. I always appreciate seeing my people out throughout the week. Karaoke has become, and I'm getting nervous that it's going to become more and more interesting. I feel like this is going to turn into the most interesting people come out to do karaoke. Why? Matter of fact, I might even look into this for like a karaoke like night of like stuff to fucking talk about on the topic. Like, what is the best night for people to go out and do karaoke? You know what I mean? Why do people go out and do karaoke? What are people's intents? Are they actually trying to sing? Are they trying to be funny? Are they just trying to go out and be the man because they have a microphone in their hand? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm new to the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Very unique people. Some people were very, very unique. That's all I can say. I don't even know how else to word it. I don't want to sit here. Mama said if you ain't got nothing good to say about nobody, then don't say nothing. So
Accurate.
my lips are sealed, and I'm just as happy as these two doves on this tick-tock clock. Ryan hit me with the head nod. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan was a kid. He got bars. Bars, son. So, I didn't do a survey this week, but I'm still curious. You guys will start the survey with me.
Ooh.
Am I the only person who uses...
We can ask the...
We can ask them. Am I the only person... These are going to be the options. Am I the only one who uses cruise control? A, yes. B, I use cruise control. C, what the fuck is cruise control? I feel like some people don't even know what cruise control is. I ask people, they're like, cruise control? Yes. Cruise control is when you set your car at a certain speed, and you don't have to put your foot on the gas or the brake. It just goes at certain miles per hour for as long as it is under the control of the cruise. All right? Am I the only one who uses it?
Long drives, yes.
Only on like super like.
Oh,
like,
well, I take a lot of long
like
drives.
when I go down to like
You
Georgia.
do 5-hour drives, so.
Yeah, like I shouldn't say this on the air, but yeah, like I watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Who doesn't?
And while I'm watching Netflix, the car is in cruise control. My feet are out the window. I'm eating some chicken from Popeyes. It's great. It's a wonderful life experience. Sometimes I got a Dos Equis in the car, you know. One turns into 7. Nah, I'm just playing. All good jokes contain true shit. Motherfuckers never loved us. But speaking of, when I talk about motherfuckers never loved us, I was told that I didn't do a good job of explaining who motherfuckers never loved us are. So I'm not really trying to be like a mean person. I'm really not. I'm just trying to educate the world of the service industry, all right? There's not enough appreciation for the service industry. And sometimes people come off very ignorant with their complaints because they have no idea what they're talking about, no idea what it's like. They just come in there upset to fill their void of emptiness. Bri, take us to church. Read us this,
Kitty.
read us this, which one was it? Oh, this one's,
Can you put her in the blanket?
this one's pretty short.
Thank you.
This one's very short.
She's like, Mom, don't leave.
This one's very short, and I'm gonna do my best this week to not say any names. Bri, this one's short and sweet. Popcorn Bri.
Woo! Okay. 1-star
Jesus.
review. And he's a little. It's the cat. He's jealous. All right. My dog is welcomed at every local restaurant except here. A server walked up on my dog unannounced, and the dog jumped on her a bit while I was at lunch. Oh, I don't know why I struggle with that. Went back for dinner with my family and was turned away because of the dog. I will never go back. My dog is sweet but protective, and we have never have issues at any other restaurants. Also, it's always the grammar. That's the thing.
Yeah, the grammar really
the
gets
grammar
me.
is always awful.
It's my favorite part of reading them.
Like I said, these are ignorant people. You're ignorant if you're writing a review and you can't even I'm not even the best, but I would not have this bad. My grammar would not be like hot shit. I'm going down. Like it would be some real it would be good grammar. at least for like a fifth grader. But if the punctuations would be correct, there would be no, you know what I mean? These typo errors, like spell check, spell check, spell check. All right, your phone does it for you half the time. Just reread it back. No one wants to do it, but if you're gonna be this angry, like, don't look like a dickhead doing it. And I'm doing it again, but I'm sorry, man. Like that's just a bad look. Like if you're gonna leave a review, then don't have bad grammar.
It's gonna make
no one's gonna
like,
take you serious.
Yeah, like you're not gonna be like trusted. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, if I was ever not welcomed to an outdoor patio because of a dog, as long as like it's not like barking aggressive, like my dog would never do that. But like, there's no reason to like. Yeah, a dog's gonna jump. It's not like a bad thing. Like it's like maybe don't be so like. Oh, that's what it is. That's what I was trying to say. Everybody's so like they just take everything like they're so sensitive.
Yeah, well, even here, like you can tell they're very defensive. Of like, you know what I mean? Like a server walked up on the dog unannounced, and the dog like jumped on her. I mean, she's probably just working, but like. I don't know. She tries to make it look like her dog's the innocent person. And I'm not saying the dog's not innocent, but like, there's no need to put down unannounced. Like, you don't have to try to like make it look like someone came up and said, "Boo!" You know what I'm saying? Like, no one did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, well, at least that's not what happened to the dog, all right? Am I wrong? No. And I mean, I don't know. Everywhere's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, places let you do this, like. This isn't a free world, all right? They want you to believe that shit is free. They want you to believe that like it's a free country. This shit is not a free country. I know this.
Did anyone comment about the? Sorry to interrupt you. I was just curious.
No specific answers, just emojis.
I'm down with the laughing emojis. I'm favorite the laughing with the tears.
The laughing with the tears. What's your favorite emoji? There you go. That could be a nice little one. It's the, there it is. You hear it?
Yay! 10 minutes of editing extra.
Oh, that's not gonna.
Besides, I fixed it.
Yeah. That's alright.
Tricks of trading.
Days are yet to come. Better days are yet to come. So, here we go. This is what the billion. See, this, I feel like I'm writing a Yelp review right now talking like that. This is brilliancy that Liz has come up with this for this week. So, Bri and I briefly last week talked about fairs. I actually passed a bunch in the area. We briefly talked about it. Let's revisit this. I'm tired. I'm extremely tired. It's been a long weekend. All right, here we go. What were your favorite feelings when going to fairs when you were a kid? You know what? I don't want to answer this in the simple fact of I don't even think I really remember going to fairs as a kid. I was a little punk bitch. I was scared to get on rides. Like I would get on some rides. I never forget one time. I think it was Going Too Fast. You know the one where it goes up and around like
The chainsaw?
is it the chainsaw? I don't even remember. I always just used to
You're in
like
a cage?
no, not a cage. You're like in like a little like car with like 3 other people maybe. And if it goes around, you lean this way, and then it goes backwards, and you lean this way. I mean, now it's like I gotta be in a certain spot. Actually, that's a dangerous ride.
I refuse to go on carnival rides. I will not do it. I've seen so
Did you ever get
many
in the Ferris
videos.
wheel?
It's
kinda
not
romantic.
like a pop-up like carnival. I don't think it just scares me.
You
Like,
think that they incredibly service the ones that have been around for years, too?
yeah, no, but at least it's like standing there. At least it's not just gonna fall over. I mean,
Your
who
faith.
knows, but I still like I have never been on a Ferris wheel.
You know what? I do like the ride where you go and then you're on this thing like this, and then it spins around and you slide up and down, but you're like, your gravity is like
No.
pulled.
Like the gravity
I
vortex thing?
Yeah.
I can't. No, my body I literally can't handle it. Like I would pass out because of the spinning.
The goal always for me was to stand up, straight up, off of the wall while it was going around.
Yeah, I watched my friends try to do that. I was like, I'm good.
I feel like after that, what are the main like rides? Like, I feel like carnivals are like limited to rides.
So the chainsaw. The
The
Ferris
one where it goes
wheel,
up and down, the boat one.
the boat. Oh, okay, that's like.
The Viking one, right?
I feel like that's I guess that's like carnivals.
It goes high enough though to kind of
The spinny chair thing.
Oh, I've
hanging
been on
chairs.
that. Yeah, also. I feel like I go to carnivals like for the games, like for the like.
I like to shoot the basketball. I like to play the water. I like to win. You gotta win. You gotta win something for somebody while you're at a carnival.
That's why I go, and for the food.
I paid off a guy to give me a prize because I lost. I said, "Here's $50 for that prize." He said, "All right, bet."
Funnel cake.
Oh.
Funnel cake.
God, that is like one of like. Funnel cake was my absolute favorite thing ever when I was younger, and when I had to go gluten-free, that was like one of my most like devastating losses.
Damn.
Like I've made it, and you can make it gluten-free, but it's not the same as when you're at the fair.
Alright, I got an idea for you.
Like all the extra powdered sugar.
You get some gluten-free bread, deep fried, and put some oil and butter on it, and then throw some powdered sugar on that shit.
Should we go try that? I don't think it would be good.
Hot take, deep fried Oreos suck.
Really?
I never really had them until I only had them once in my life.
They're too greasy. Like I think funnel cake's good, and I think that's like as far greasy as I'll do.
That shit is mad greasy.
But like when you get to the Oreos, it's like too much sugar mixed in with the grease, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had one.
I'm trying to think of other carnival like food, because sometimes the pizza's alright. Could you imagine being like a carnival worker, like traveling year round, city to city?
I love the fries, like the fries.
The cheese fries.
I couldn't imagine doing that though.
Ooh, the ice cream, like the cold, whatever, brothers.
You ever see this movie there's a movie from the 90s called Bogus. And this little kid, his parents were circus workers or whatever, but I don't think he saw his kid. It's a fucked up movie. Whoopi Goldberg is like his godmother, and then like he keeps seeing this imaginary guy, and his name is Bogus.
That's whack.
No, this movie is wild. I'll never forget. It used to come on TV all the time, and then like when I was a kid, like I would bullshit around and be like Bogus, because that's what the kid used to always say. That like it was an imaginary person. I think it was the same kid from Sixth Sense actually.
Ooh.
It was a weird movie. There's some weird ass movies out there from the 90s. Pretty Woman, that shit's weird. Ghost, that shit's
Pretty
weird.
Woman.
There's some weird movies my brothers are showing.
Yeah, like think about it. Ghost is a weird ass movie. Like Casper's a weird fucking movie.
I was gonna say it. I was gonna actually say Casper, but.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Casper. It's a good movie. It's a good movie, but it's still kind
It
of.
made me not
I feel like there's
scared of
weirder.
ghosts as much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Until the fucking 2000s came around, I feel like you're talking to a good ghost, and that shit's out to get your soul. That shit's trying to take over for you. Thank you, Conjuring.
That's why I don't watch scary movies.
No, they went so downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like they made their money. They did what they had to do. The last one, I mean, don't get me wrong. The more and more that come out, them shits is kind of scary. And it's, for me, it's like, all right, it's Conjuring. I gotta see it. And I'll be in the movie theater like, oh shit, I gotta go home and repent. Jesus, forgive me. Lord, please do not let this happen to me. These spirits are evil, and I'm not about this life. So now they get the first one. All right, I get it. It was the witches and shit like that. Cool. The second one, I forget what happened in the second one. They're all, but the one with the Annabelle ones are those when the dolls are starting to become like their heads just spinning around in circles and shit. Anywho, that's not childhood.
I was gonna say, how did we get onto that topic?
I mean, we were talking about whatever.
Oreos. How did fried Oreos get to ghost?
Well, we were talking about the 90s and weird movies.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean it came up. It'll translate back. You'll see. Trust me.
Okay.
Watch the tape. The Sixers didn't do it, but we can. Anywho, what attracts people to fairs besides it being a place to take their kids? We already did that. We just didn't go into that. But now that you know that we did it, I'm gonna move forward. Anywho, how old is too old to go to a carnival without your kids by yourself? Like if we wanted to go tomorrow, like to the one in Oaks.
Really? The issue is
Oh, it's
I'd
not.
just
It's Wednesday.
say I'm your
The
kid.
dog word. One. It's
Did
really
you just say you would say you're my kid?
He could be our kid. We can all go as a family.
For the viewers that can't see me, I'm white as snow.
Oh yeah. He's very white. So I feel like
That'd be like if
whiter
Token,
than me.
if Token had a son and it was like Stan or something from South Park, or like Kenny, or like, you know what I mean, like.
He just got all of my genes. You know, it's fine.
I don't know. I've gone, and I don't know.
I think
I've gone
the-
within the last 2 years.
I go at all. I think it's funner when you're older.
It's fun. Oh yeah, it's fun. I mean, you can never go alone. You got to bring a member. You know, like you got to.
Either you gotta have a gaggle fuck a group
or
of people,
same
or
Yes.
Thank you very much.
yeah,
Jordan.
or literally just like, or
I ain't going to no carnival with no 33-year-old man. Sorry.
Well, I will definitely go to a carnival with a 27-year-old woman.
I know, exactly. That's more appropriate. How would you feel if you were at a carnival with two 33-year-old men walking around?
I'd go with you.
I'm saying, you said or the same sex. Men can't do that. Like, I'm cutting the line there. People are going to be looking at you funny. If I saw two grown-ass men walking around the carnival by themselves, things are a little sketchy to me. And I'm getting the fuck out of there. And I'm warning people.
all right.
Depends how they're dressed.
I was
There's
gonna
some men in
say.
black. I'm like, yo, there's some other shit going on.
I feel like I just smell like cat pee. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's been a long day. I probably smell like PJs. I was hungry today, and I only ate food from PJs, and I had a salad for lunch, and it was short and small, so I ordered another meal, which was a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup, and I'm disgusted that I ate a full salad, grilled cheese, tomato, and tomato basil.
That's not that much.
A bowl of soup, a grilled cheese sandwich, and a salad?
Yeah.
A full salad?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds a little sketchy to me. It's a lot of food. I mean, no matter what, it was a lot of food because it was $30 fucking. Anywho, speaking of things that I'm angry about, even though we both said we would go with I feel like carnivals, to me, at the end of the day, to wrap that up, it's just like, I feel like you can't, at a certain age, I feel like you can't go alone. I don't think you can go alone at a certain age. Like, I feel like you gotta be with somebody.
You can't go to a carnival alone.
No.
I feel like especially as like a man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any age, whether male or female, you go to a carnival alone, it's gonna look good. Go to a carnival alone, you're gonna get snatched if you're a female.
Yeah.
Go to a carnival alone as a dude, you look sus as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are gonna be like following you, being like,
Right.
"Where you got those kids at? Where's your van?"
Yeah,
Right.
really. You're the single parent at the playground, going. Other parents going. Where's your kid?
Someone walking around like the clown from It. Fuck out of here. Anywho. So, I told Liz to write this out because I'm very upset. Again, not to go Stephen A. Smith, but today's NBA, I shouldn't say today's NBA because all the players aren't like this, but I am very, very upset because he did it again. The stupid motherfucker did it again. Motherfucker. Alright, let me stop. Let me calm down. Because the only words that are coming out are motherfucker.
Do you want me to read this
Yeah, go
while
ahead.
you calm down? Okay. Why do, or how, I just can't read. That's fine. Or how so easily do professional sports players blow their opportunities as a professional player by making big mistakes that tarnish their careers?
Alright, I'm very upset at John Morant. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come out and
I
say
knew
it.
that was about it.
Well, listen, you got caught one time, you knew the consequences, you came out, you said the right thing. And then it's just like, who are you trying to impress? Like, I don't care if you have a gun. I'm more impressed by the $40 million more you would have made this year if you didn't do it the first time. So now you just lost out on. You didn't even get a page yet.
The people who don't know, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. John Morant is a basketball player.
Uh-huh.
Earlier this year, he flashed his gun on his Instagram story. He got suspended from basketball for about 10 games, made his apologies, came back, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, 2 days ago or whatever, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, he's driving around and listening to music. He flashed his gun on fucking Instagram Live again.
I just like why.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, who are you trying to, like, there's no one out
not
here
gonna
to
impress
prove
anybody.
anything. You don't have to impress anybody. People are already impressed.
Maybe I feel like that's. It's
Yeah,
kind
really,
of.
you don't have to
the
act
next
tough
question.
when you're in that position, I feel like.
I feel like people do that kind of like they pull those stunts for like media attention. Like it's just because they're not gonna lose money; they're gonna make money off the attention
Nah.
with certain aspects.
Nike has their own movie right now, all right? You don't want to fuck with them. You don't want to lose money from them. That's who's paying you. Nike came up so much. They just came out with a movie. Like, it's about Michael Jordan and Nike, but like, at the end of the day, it's about Nike. Like, Nike technically is the first. I've never seen a shoe come out with its own fucking movie. Like, they had a movie. And it's just like, I don't know. Technically, they only have 3. Nike has only signed 3 people ever to a full Nike deal with Nike for lifetime. So even when they're done, they're going to get paid. They can still have their shoe design. They can still have their shoe. There's only 3 players.
Who are obviously Michael Jordan, but who are the others? Do you know?
LeBron James and Kevin
I was
Durant.
about to say.
All right, that makes sense.
So, I mean, this kid's, it's just young kids
Is it
today.
about them?
They have talent, and I feel like people take opportunities for granted. Like, I feel like you shouldn't take your opportunity, like you're young, enjoy your life. But at the same time of you enjoying your life, you got to remember that, like, not everyone has a chance to have the opportunity that you have to live their dream that they want to live and make X amount of dollars to live their dream, to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, everyone doesn't get that opportunity, and it's just like, anybody in the world that would have a chance. I don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone's given their chances, and it just sucks when you see someone in the public eye kind of like destroy their image. Like, sure, he'll probably play next season. He'll still always be good. He's young. It's just like, I just hope you can learn from the mistakes, because everyone's not given opportunities to have it, and it sucks that, like, some people, it always goes back to some people get opportunities that I don't want to say don't deserve it, but there's other people out there who, like Jalen Hurts. What if he never came to Philadelphia? Would he have ever gotten the opportunity to be where he's at right now? If he never had the opportunity, he had the opportunity, he seized the moment, and now look at him. Like, he's a role model citizen. I'm not asking you to be a role model citizen. Just don't be a dumbass. Like, that's all I want.
I feel like it just kind of goes back to like one of those things where like people who have never struggled to get to where they are just don't understand that it is an opportunity. They're like, they just get handed shit. So that's why I feel like a lot of people who are famous, who like grew up famous, like don't give a shit because they were handed everything. And like, they're just like, you don't like my favorite movie, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Great movie.
Love that movie. It just makes you like really realize like, oh my god, my life could be so much fucking worse. Look at these opportunities I have, even if they're small.
Yeah.
But most people don't think like that.
No.
Or they throw their opportunities away.
Mm-hmm.
What's is a prime example of this? You're throwing your opportunity away. And I mean, to the chance that, like, so pretty much I'm going to tell y'all this. He had a chance to sign next. So pretty much the NBA works. If you make one of the all NBA teams, you can get a max deal. He's due for like his first like max deal. And he could have got a max deal for $239 million. But he didn't make any of the all NBA teams because he had to miss games and because of the whole scandal. So now his max that he can get for a deal was like 193. So he ended up losing almost $40 million, somewhere around that ballpark, for making the mistake that he made.
They pay players too much.
And it sucks because, like, at the end of the day, like, you messed up. You made a huge mistake publicly, and you're still going to get paid $194. Like, you're still eligible for almost $200 million. And it's just like, even your second opportunity of like,
Millionth of that.
you know what I mean?
Not a millionth, but
I'll take 1%. Shit.
yeah, no, I literally like.
Love me.
I'll take 0.5%.
I won't be flashing no gun.
I take 0.25%.
Only gun I'll be flashing is when I'm naked. Shit. But I'm sorry, I was thinking of role models. You pull the trigger of my love gun.
I totally said that wrong.
You get it, Ronnie? His dick is the gun. You ever see Role Models?
Mm.
Oh, Ronnie, you ever see Role Models? Oh my God, it's such a fucking funny ass movie.
Family movie night.
I'm gonna have to make y'all watch that shit. You guys will cry. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna give y'all a brief, I won't even talk about a lyric, I'll just talk about role models. So in Role Models, pretty much Stifler from American Pie.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the dude's name from Clueless that plays Josh?
I'm sure.
And he's also in Romeo plus Juliet or whatever you want to call it. He plays the guy that Juliet's supposed to marry. But anywho, those two guys are best friends. They get in trouble, and then they have to help raise these two little kids, be big brothers to them or whatever, because for their community service. And Stifler gets this short black kid who kind of just is reckless and just talks a lot of shit. And then fucking the dude from Clueless gets the McLovin, and McLovin is into fucking dressing up and doing the Renaissance. He's into that kind of shit. Movie's great though. It's fucking hilarious.
Yo, anything with McLovin.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie. Y'all should watch it.
Alright.
Even though I was gonna tell y'all a lyric. Y'all heard me sing it earlier. Flashing Lights. That shit gets me every single time. Hey Mona Lisa, come home. I know you can't roam without Caesar. Bam. She gets me in my feels. I'm just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I have a random factoid.
What's that?
Well, not really, but an experience that I had this week. So, was it this week? Yeah, because I didn't talk about it. It happened sometime in this last week. So, it's just completely, totally random, off subject, but that's okay. I thought about it. I was having a migraine, right? I know I told you about this. Did I tell you about this? Yeah. I didn't talk about it last week, right? No. I don't think I had it last week. Anyways. So, I had a migraine and I was at the shop and I was talking to the piercer and my appointment, no called, no showed me. Please don't ever do that to a tattoo artist. It's seriously fucks with their money. But anyways, and so he was I've done a lot of knife piercings, doff, whatever you want to call it, for that. And he was like, let's try it. And I was like, cool. Because he's never pierced someone who's actively having a migraine. He's never he just does the piercings. They don't come back and they're like, oh my gosh. And literally instantly just relief. And I was like, holy fuck. And now I feel I just have to tell everybody, go get the piercing. It's so worth it. Literally, if you suffer from migraines, and it was completely gone within a couple of hours. And normally by that point in the day, I would be throwing up and it would be really bad. And it's gone. It was gone. It's still gone. I have not had a headache since.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I know. It's nutsos. It's crazy.
All I know is migraines are the worst.
They really are. That's why I'm telling the world, go get it pierced.
Word.
Do it.
I'm a version of being pierced.
You are. I'm tattooed. I'm gonna change that one day. I'm gonna tattoo you. I'm gonna get you really drunk, and then I'm gonna just hold you down.
Wow. Ryan said I gotta get a butterfly on my ass.
I'm just gonna tattoo my name on you.
Tap my name on you so I know it's real. That's a Rick Ross song and Drake song back in the day. Is it Drake? I don't know. But anywho, it's time to go. I'm done. I don't have anything else to get off my chest this week. It's been a good week of therapy session with the kitty cat. With Ryan, with Bri. Bri, is there anything else you would like to say as Ryan hands you the kitten?
No. Oh, dear. What's wrong, baby girl?
She was happy with me, that's why.
She said, yeah, what the fuck,
That was
dog?
the cutest little meow. I haven't heard her meow since the day, when she was tired.
She was just very snuggled.
Yeah, she was. She's like, why'd you wake me up, motherfucker? I was comfortable.
Really.
Because we love you.
Nothing like a purse kitty.
I know. I love it.
Oh, Jesus. Well, with that being said, it's time to go.
It's time to sweep the baby.
Me out this hoe. Oh, so unsatisfying.
That's what she said.